No one's here yet, right? I'm just sending out my go live notifications. Usually I send out the notifications first and then start streaming, but this time I thought, well, Subnautica has cool music, right? So this way anyone who's following and comes in that way, they can pop in and have a listen. And otherwise, people who click through my links, something's already here for them. My dashboard says one person is watching. I'm just sending out my go live notifications and I'm going to start. In the meantime, please enjoy this atmospheric music. Whoops, just need the computer desk. Let's go. Just one more check, which is the sound balancing. So sound balance to me looks okay. Just gonna maybe drag the game up a little bit. Okay, so anyone who's watching, as usual, please let me know if it sounds like the game audio is way too loud, or alternatively if I'm too loud over the audio, because I can't hear in the stream myself. I can only look at the relative audio input bars in OBS. All right. I remember when I first got this game, I was playing it on my old laptop, and it did not have an SSD. It's loading off a hard drive, and it took about 5 minutes to load up, and it didn't run very well at all. So having the SSD, it still takes quite a while to load, but that is so much faster. No comparison. I love that it does that every time, every single time, and also, let's put that away. Okay. Okay, it's nighttime. I don't want it to be nighttime. Cannon Island over there. There's Farm Island, and there's those interesting resource caves. All right, cool. So in today's stream, I am going to search for a nice place to put my house. Oh, look at this. There's little floaty, and I can't remember what this type of fish is called again. He's still just hanging out by my house. Alright, so how's my stats looking? Stats are all good apart from water. So let's start the stream off right. I'm gonna go... Where's resource caves? I know there's blowfish over by resource caves. Okay. And by blowfish, I of course mean bladderfish. Oh, hello, there's one. Yes, I will have you. And have you got any family members that I can also eat? There's one. Hi. You're gonna be my lunch. So in the last stream, we made a lot of progress. We went through the alien... I don't know, I was going to say temple, but it's not really a temple, is it? It was just like a military installation, more like... I want those lights off. I don't want it to be draining its battery. How do we do this again? Right click? There we go. Okay. And exit. Good. So we explored. We went to Farm Island because I made a mistake with navigation. So that was interesting too. New food can I do? Okay. Let's make some filtered water. We built the sea moth last time. We looked for the Degassi underwater habitat, which is quite a project to actually visit because the sea moth can't handle the depth. Got a boomerang fish, but I can't eat that right now. Can I make a cured food? What do I need for that? Salt? I think I have salt in one of these. That is silicon. That's just random locker, so it'll have random stuff in it. Is this the salt and... Nope, that's just got useful metal in it. That's the one. And we'll take one of those and make a cured fish to eat. Cured boomerang fish, good stuff. So I could go back to the Degassi underwater habitat and have a look around for any more interesting things, but I don't really want to do that right now. It's not what interests me, so... Do I have fins? Hang on, let's take a inventory. So I have fins. I have a high capacity O2 tank. I feel like I got the blueprints for a better type of O2 tank. I feel that pretty strongly. Standard, high capacity, fins, radiation suit, first aid kit. Okay. Fire extinguisher, rebreather, which we also have. Compass, pipe, floating air pump, and purple tablet. Anything else here that might... Tech builder, have that. Laser cutter, stasis rifle, propulsion cannon. I have one of those too. Alright. So what did I find? I swear I found a blueprint for a better O2 tank type. Maybe not. Or maybe I just found a second version of the one I already have. No, this is the one. Oh, okay. I need a modification station for that. And that is something that I will be able to build, I believe, if I have a base. Which brings us back to today's task. So, I guess what I was thinking was I could follow some of these signals and see if I find some nice place. Let's go with that one. Alright, do I have a sea glide? Yes. Good stuff. Here we go. Something that gets me every time I play Subnautica is just how calming it is to play. I'm aware that there's scary bits. I've almost come up against scary bits once or twice when I've been over at Cannon Island. I saw a couple of monsters that I don't like the look of very much. But you know, it hasn't really affected me yet. And it's just so beautiful all over the place. Any good stuff here? Laser cutter fragment? Well, I already have that, but we are collecting titanium at the moment for a base. I will need titanium to build that, so this place is kind of nice. Better get some air. Fish. Baby boomerang fish. So I kind of like this place. We've got... Oh Christ, is that one of those exploding fish that I hate? Yes, it's one of the exploding fish that I hate. But usually, if there's exploding fish that I hate... Oh, not even any sulfur. Well, I'm not going in there because I don't want to die, really, from being exploded on. So I think I bind that to... Actually, I'm down to 5. How do I do that? Yeah, 5. That's what I said. And then... I don't know, we'll work out something for slot 1 later on. But let's test out this propulsion cannon. Whoa, how about that one? Cool! So that does work exactly how I thought. Good times. Yeah, so I like this area. We've got some red weed. We've got some green weed, I think, coming up down here. Whoop, we are running low on oxygen. Stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure I've scanned everything useful here, but can't hurt to double check. Got some grab trap fragments. I already know how to make a grab trap, so that's not super important to me. Got some ominous music. What's under here? Anything useful? Not really. I scan the sky? Well, I'm not getting the pop-up, so probably. See, look, this is nice. This is a nice place. Got some salt. Got some weird fish shooting out into the sky. Metal salvage, I don't need that. Oh, we've even got some creep vine. Yeah, there's the creep vine area there. Got some, I don't know that you'd call them caverns, but it's more like trenches. Running a bit low on the old oxygen there. I have tons of time. I don't need to use the sea glide. I'm just trying to speed it up for myself. There we go. Good stuff. Lots of reef backs around here. I feel like if there's reef backs, it must be a nice safe place, right? I like the reef backs. So I've got a big chunk of wreckage from the Aurora. I don't know if I've explored this.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Well, I have a laser cutter conveniently, which I should have with me. There it is. Let's stick that on 1. Oh, yep, good stuff. Yes, please cut open to access. How do I do that? Do I actually need to move around, or does it work it out itself? Can't really tell if I'm doing this right. Am I doing this right? Yes. Ish. Probably. I am running way out of oxygen too.
30 seconds.
Right, and down. Right. Let's get our torch out. Laser cutter fragment. Well, we already have a laser cutter. Cargo hold. Awesome. Battery charger fragment. I like the sound of that. Propulsion cannon fragment. Well, we already have that. But I would like another one of those battery charger fragments. That would be good. You got another one of those in your room? It's propulsion cannon again. Don't need it. That's locked. It's a way out. I wonder how the game decides how it's going to give you those 30-second warnings, because to me it's always seemed a little bit variable about when it will give it or not. Maybe the first 10 minutes you're playing it gives them more. I don't know. Let's go with the torch.
Passing
Going
100
back in.
meters. Oxygen efficiency
It's
decreased.
just flat out locked. Okay, I need to cut again. Right. I still don't really know if I'm doing this right. But I guess results are results, right? "45 seconds. There is a battery charger fragment in there by the looks of it. So as soon as I am not going to drown.
30 seconds.
Oh, hi, cool monkeys. Thank you for coming today. Did you make your snacks? And yes, I have made many technological improvements in the last couple of streams. So I've got a thing that allows me to not die as quickly after 100 meters. I've got this thing which allows me to move much faster. And hopefully today, maybe we can make a home. That'd be exciting. Sweet. So that means I don't have to just make batteries every time a battery dies. Lightweight, high capacity tank. Interesting.
Blueprint acquired.
We got here. Water. Yeah, I might as well like collect this. I do need the titanium. Locker. Oh, is it someone's like family member? That's sad. Propulsion cannon fragment. Again, I need the titanium, but no, probably not right now. How much? Oh, I could probably get it. Oops, 2. Up.
30 seconds.
Out. Come on. Come on. Out we go. Go. Oh, okay. Rhubarb and raspberry crumble with ice cream. That sounds amazing. I really like rhubarb. I think it's very underrated as a food. It's got a delicious tartness. It's got a good crunchy texture. It's good stuff. Oh, you can go the hell away. Thank you.
Passing 100 meters.
Alright, now is there anything in here that I
Decreased.
didn't explore properly? Oops, no, not 2, 1. Nope. Supply crate, yep, good stuff. Oh god, please. The physics in this can be a little bit janky. More water. And we can't get into that room, right? Locked. I can't, like, force that. No. Oh, well, conveniently, it's just disintegrated anyway. In here? No? Bioreactor fragment. Yeah, I don't know if I have that already, so better scan it. Yes, I do.
Seconds.
Whoops. Three kilograms of rhubarb? Oh my god. Alright, now let's go back to the task at hand. What's my inventory space looking like? Full of titanium, that sounds about right. Okay. Just gonna have some of that nice disinfected water. Hasn't stopped me from becoming completely infected by whatever is in this planet, as we found out last stream, because the alien machine said that I was an infected individual, which is pretty bloody rude. Oh, yeah, get lost. Spiked horngrass. The flora and fauna in this are just so good. Alright, I've lost my beacon spot. Where is it? Is it underneath me? There it is, yeah. Is rhubarb difficult to prepare? You have to, like, stew it, right? Before it becomes edible?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What I want to do is sort of get to the correct coordinates for this, and then be right on top of it, then surface oxygen, then go down.
Passing
Whoa.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
And part of it's poisonous, right, rhubarb? Like, you can't eat the leaves? But then that's like the same for tomatoes and stuff, right? Anything in the deadly nightshade family, you're really not supposed to eat those leaves. Bake it, pan cook it, or stew it to make it edible. Sounds good. All those options sound good. I have all of those.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Where's that their signal got to? Gonna have to go up for air again, but oh, it's directly underneath me. Okay, interesting. That's something interesting that I find with this game. Like, you can't just go in straight lines to things, because sometimes things have drifted into underwater caves, or, you know, they're in a trench, and it's just not clear at all how to actually get to the spot. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm currently trying to navigate in zero light because it's the middle of the night.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Rhubarb stalk is also raw when, also toxic when raw. Okay, good to know. Now, I just got to keep a real close eye on that oxygen meter because my oxygen efficiency is way, way down at the moment. How do I get into this? Do I need to use my... Can I get into this? You know what? Up, 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 and with the sea glide no less, because we are under 200 meters of water here, and I only have 30 seconds left.
30 seconds.
I really hope I'm going up. Oh, yep, I can see the water surface. See the water surface. I just have to make it there.
Oxygen.
I know, I know, I know. It's all good. We're all good. Made it! Made it. I'm going to wait for the light. I'm going to wait for the light to return before I attempt to go back down there again. My sea glide's a bit low on power, but that's all right. Oh, I'm right near Farm Island. Interesting. Okay, well, if I'm right near Farm Island, I'm going to go get a snack. So, Corn, you weren't here last time, but last time we visited this island because I tried to find the other island and got lost. So, we found this island instead, and it has lots of food on it, which is good. Just gotta find where some of it is. Get me a snack and then go back underwater and try and find a way into that life pod. Ah, bulbo tree, that'll do nicely. Oh. Alrighty. And with that, we should have enough light to explore as well. Sometimes things work out. I'm sure I definitely won't be killed by some terrible creature now as I try and get back to where I was before. I want to get down there, but I don't want to die from hitting the ground. So I think if I climb up here, I should be able to jump right into the water. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. Alright, well I came from this way, right? So there should be a way back down. You can take fall damage in this game, so don't want to be doing that. Is that the central pool? Because I can get outside using that as well. Oh no, it's just a little... I don't even know. To me this looks glitched. This look glitched to anyone else? Looks a little bit glitched. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, Corn, you'll like this. This entire island is held up by these guys. These are like giant floaters. They're good. Good boys. Where's that beacon? Which direction was that in? The hell is it? It'll be below still. Can't see. Oh no, it will be gone. That's what it will be, because when you find something, the beacon, like the marker disappears. Damn it! Alright. That means I'm gonna have to navigate based on whether I remember what part of the coastline looks like. You reckon I came on land here? Maybe? Where's home? There's home. I feel like this is probably the right direction. But finding my way down and finding my way to where that life pod is going to be a hell of a thing. That one might be lost, guys.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I can see something there. Could that be it? No, because I remember right nearby it, there was some other good stuff. Some floating... Not floating, glowing air stuff. Maybe down here. We were very deep. We were 200 meters, and I remember encountering a...
Passing 200
There we go.
meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Passing a rock ledge. I don't know what that is, but that looks interesting. Alright. If my Sea Glide runs out of power, I have to go back. I don't think I have a spare battery. And not having a spare battery means I can't get up for oxygen fast enough in this situation. Alright. Well, I know something for sure, and that is that I am not building my house anywhere near here. This is too deep for me. There's some more Aurora wreck stuff. So this could be where we're looking for. What are you, friend? Alien vent? Sweet! Oh my god, what are you? What are you? It didn't take that much of my health away, so that's alright. Time for Sea Glide. Why is it so bright? Why is it so bright? Well, that was weird. Was I like looking directly into the sun? No, because the sun... Maybe just weird refractive properties of the light here. As you can see, the water is kind of terrifying in this section because it's just massive. Alright, where's home? That's Farm Island, we don't want that, that's home. Alright, down we go. Knife the bitey bug. I was trying to, but I'm not sure you can knife yourself.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So rather than go back down there again, because we know there's bitey
Passing
bugs,
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency
I'm just going to go have a look here and see if there's anything useful. Prawn suit torpedo arm fragment. That looks useful. I don't know what that's for. I don't even know what a prawn suit is, but it seems useful. Moon pool fragment. Don't know what that is. Also seems useful. We got some blueprints. Oop, we are too deep, too deep, too deep. Oh god, why do I keep doing this to myself? I got complacent. I got complacent because I made the Sea Glide. Oh my god. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Ah. Blessed oxygen. We're going home because we need another battery. And I'm not going to waste that just in case I get myself into a tight spot with my curiosity that my own arms and legs cannot remove me from. This is cool. Got some spires. I am still looking for a place to build my house, even while I'm out here exploring and almost killing myself. What's that noise? So we got some spires. It's kind of cool. Not a whole lot of resources here. I don't know if I want to build a house somewhere without very many resources. Resources nearby. Oh, that's a new type of fish. Oh, that's it. Get off. Yep, get off. Get off. Right. Okay. So this is kind of a cool place. Apart from the fact there's blood-sucking leeches here. But as I said, there's not a lot in the way of resources, and I don't know how comfortable I feel about building my house somewhere where I might not, well, rather where I will have to travel in order to, well, build anything. I need more efficient oxygen, corn. I have pretty efficient oxygen, and I have blueprints to get even more efficient oxygen. But, see, there's that light again, that really bright light. But I can't upgrade my oxygen efficiency any further, it seems, without having a house, because I need a modification station. Where's the Aurora? There it is. There's the Aurora. Farm Island's over here. Resource Caves, Cannon Island's all the way over there. What's more valuable for me to be close by to? Farm Island, right? Because even if something happens, I don't know. I'm hoping to be able to grow food myself because there's been grow bed blueprints. There we go. That's the word I want. Break you? Yes. You come out of that? Yes, copper. I want that. Cute. Are you new? Yes. I'm hoping to grow food, but if something happens to my food supply or whatever, I would like to know that I can go somewhere quickly for food. And Farm Island's a good candidate for that. The Aurora is also somewhere where we're definitely going to have to explore relatively quickly. Well, not quickly, really. Relatively soon. So here's this spot that I was thinking before. You got your greenweed area, you got your redweed area. There's reefbacks. There's lots of different types of fish. There's creepvine. I think there's some caves nearby. There's some trenches. I think this wouldn't be a bad place to build. We're above 100 meters, which is important. There's salt for making cured food. We got these sand sharks, but they don't seem to care about me. Look at him. Look at this little... Oh dear. He cares about me now. Look at his little fin is what I was going to say. He's just shy. He just doesn't like being looked at. I think this would be a pretty good place to build. let's just pop here. Hierarchy of needs says farm. But see, the thing is, we can eat fish. We can eat fish. So long as there's fish around where we build the base. What's this? Metal salvage. So long as there's fish around where we build the base, we can eat. Eating will happen. Where is Farm Island from here? The ways. The ways. I feel like this is an area of high biodiversity, which is kind of important too. Maybe between two biomes as well. Wish I had a beacon, then I could lay it here and then go and come back. It's a nice place. Alright, so I need to surface, work out where I am relative to everything else, then come back. Okay. There's home. Almost directly east. So I need to head like 500 meters west from home. I'm going to write that down because I will forget it. So I'm not looking at the screen right now. So I sure hope nothing attacks me. Alright. This is so gorgeous. I feel like I'm going walking through a forest here. This weed, you've got your birds here, the little fishies. Thank you, corn. Oh yeah, I'll have you. Yeah, come. I'm gonna drink you up. Get another fish, maybe? Oh, you can't pick those ones up. Well, hoverfish, you can pick that up. Come, become dinner. Heading the wrong way. There we go, there's home. Good stuff. Yes, I will have one of those and use it immediately. Make up. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. They're not very good for food, they're just good for water. Cool. Right. Drink some water. Eat it anyway, I suppose. Right. Now, do I have my habitat builder tool on me? Yes. Let me just go ahead and check what items I will need to build with. Foundation. I need 2 titanium, 2 lead. Multi-purpose room, 6 titanium. So I should be able to build a room. How do the doors work in this? I'm going to need quartz for that as well. So I need to get a bit of lead and a bit of quartz on me by the looks of it. Whoops, no, that's not the menu I wanted. This exterior stuff. So I'll go through and look at this properly once I'm actually in there. Okay, this is just all stuff. Base piece is what I want. Yep, so I need some quartz and I need some lead. And I do have lead, but it's in one of these. Not that one. Open. Open. Damn it. Open. Open. Lead. There we go. No, it's lithium. I don't want lithium. I want lead. Oh, you suck. You suck. Just put the copper in there. Don't need it right now. Put lithium in there. Don't need it right now. Where is the lead? Not in that one. There we go. 2 leads. Good stuff. So if I were to press 1 and water and open this, we can build the multi-purpose room, we can build the foundation, and we can build the hatch. Good. That's all we need to start. Start working on it from there. Now, here's home. You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's make a beacon, just in case. Beacon needs a copper. We can do that. Oh no, time to play. Which locker is it in again? It's all silicon. There's the copper. Okay, build a beacon. Now, how big are those in my inventory again? Just the 1 space. I'll build 2 if I have the materials for them. Cool. This has always been my perpetual problem, that I find a cool place and then I don't leave a beacon there and then I can't find my way back. So let's try not to do that again. Now, we are going 500 meters west. I was going to make a battery for my Sea Glide, but too late. I'm already committed to moving. Corny say, it looks freaky from where I sit. It's just dark with no defined features, just vague glowing things. I missed that when you first posted it. What were you looking at? Oh, there's some quartz. Let's look at that. Alright, where's west? There's west. Was that when I was walking through the kelp forest? That it was freaky looking? Yeah, I'll have that. That's more titanium. I'm gonna need that in a minute. Breach egg? Absolutely not. Nighttime in the water, yeah. It's sort of like, sort of navigating on faith, really. Faith that it will all be okay. Oh, look at all this salt. Oh, this is good stuff. Or is this quartz? No, it's salt. It's salt. Apparently we need special equipment to get at it, but there's smaller salts around here as well. Salt's really good because you can make cured food if you have salt. Did I explore this before? Have I explored this already? Locked. Well, I mean, any forest at night is kind of freaky, right? It's all just dark. You know there's creatures out there, but you don't know where they are. This is a massive fragment of the aurora. It's pretty incredible. Now the question is, the eternal question, and it's not a question because I know the answer. I'm not going to be able to find my way back here. So, that's why we have beacons. This one could be called Aurora Fragment. Now, is that set up right? Yes. Good. I have slightly become disoriented from where I'm supposed to be going. But I am west, and I will be able to orient myself. If I turn east, and if home is there, we're in the right place. Good. There's those caves. Yeah, so we're in roughly the right spot now. Where's home? Oh, where's oxygen? Corn, it's difficult for me to tell. I might have seen them before. I have been in this area before. But it's hard for me to tell, you know, one wreck of the aurora from the other. We're going to go to the big one soon as well. I don't know if we'll make it there this stream. Where is it? There it is. I don't know if we'll make it there this stream. All right, so we're not... Home isn't quite east, and we're a little bit too far away by the looks of it. Or maybe not. Where's... Let's turn off the beacon for resource caves, because that is being a problem. So, okay, yeah, we're 200 meters too far away, for starters. And we're a little bit too far in the other direction. No, I'm going the wrong way. I need to be going this way, I think. Yep, okay, just a little bit further this way. Now home is due almost east. Close enough. And how far away is it? 700, yeah, so we're still about 200 meters too far. We're in the ballpark now, so I've got to sort of find a suitable location. I want it to be parked somewhere flat. Some metal salvage. Our kelp forest. Okay. So this is the right sort of area. Let's have an explore and see if we can't find some good place to live. It's not exactly flat up here, but it is open. We're near the surface. Once again, it's pretty flat up here. Got a nice garden out the front. I like the look of the area that had the red weed, though. Where's that? I feel like we could sort of farm island. Music in this is so atmospheric and good. Here's our red weed. Okay. Up to the surface. A little bit low on water, but I do, I believe, have some. There it is. No! Absolutely the wrong button to press with that. Oh, that music! God damn! I don't want to leave this area because the music's so good. Did I go to this life pod? Probably. Oh yeah, I think this is one of the very first ones I went to. Some people would probably find this a bit creepy, but I really like it. I definitely want to live close to these cool spires. But I think I want to look at green, and I don't want to live near all these sharks. That is a lot of sharks to be living near.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Probably better not live deeper than 100 meters. What's this? This looks kind of flat up here. This could be a good spot. This is a weird weed. I'd have a nice view here too. Could watch the reef backs. Mobile vehicle. Wait for a minute. I think I already have one of those. Yeah. This could be a good place to build, right between the green and the red. Farm Island over there. Cannon Island over there. Green. Red. Home. I think I like this idea. Where exactly to put it? Losing the light, as you can see. I wonder if it would be better to come back in the morning. I think I'm going to do that. All right. Let's put a beacon. Name the beacon. New. Home. Site. Good stuff. So, apart from building a base, what else is on my list of things that I have to do? Again, I'm not looking at the screen, so I really hope nothing bad happens to me. Need to try and find the Degassi underwater habitat again. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. I think I'm actually going to build my house kind of near it. I feel like it was in that area. And I've written down some instructions on how to get back there, but I mean, we'll see whether I actually can. We've got to visit the Aurora. That has to happen. And apparently there's an alien lab somewhere that we probably want to visit because we can get... Well, we might not be able to get cured, but they seem to have been trying to work on a cure, and it looks like the only way for us to disable the lockdown of the planet that caused it to explode a rescue ship, which again, Corn, you would not have seen. So a ship came to try and rescue us, but there's a cannon on one of the islands and it blew up the rescue ship because the planet's under quarantine. So we're infected. We found that out through the scanner. And in order to get off the planet, we're going to have to disable that quarantine. The company that we work for is going to send a ship, but they can't send it all the way here. So we have to go to the Aurora, get some blueprints to make a ship that can get us off the planet in a little ways, and then we can get rescued. But none of that's going to work unless the planet doesn't want to shoot us down, or rather the cannon doesn't want to shoot us out of the sky trying to leave. So that's where we stand. So visiting the Aurora isn't just a curiosity now, it is actually something we have to do in order to... Oh, I don't need that for the time being. Keep it anyway. In order to leave the planet, in order to escape. I guess I need some food and water. How's that old inventory space looking? Absolutely terrible. Alright. Just gonna stash some titanium in there for a little bit. And head towards resource caves, wherever they are. Hell are they? Oh, I turned it off. I turned it off because it was in my way. Resource caves. Where are you? Island, new home site, resource caves are this way. hoverfish. Keeper? Need keeper. Come here, I want to eat you. Ah, and here's some bladderfish, that's good. Might need 3 bladderfish. So we got boomerang fish, yeah, I'll eat that. Yeah, there's a lot to do, Corn. For a while, it was sort of like just survive. Like, I think you watched the first stream of this, maybe? And at the early stage of the game, the goal is very much just survive. Because the environment is brutal before you get enough stuff to sort of get moving. But now that you have stuff to get moving, well, surviving is actually kind of trivial. It's kind of easy. But, now we have stuff to do, so I think the game has paced itself quite well in that respect. I hear the game gets harder as time goes on, so I'll be curious to see how difficult it gets in the end. But I think the time when just feeding yourself was hard is probably over, so long as you manage your resources correctly. Nope. I want water made out of those. Cool. All right. Awesome. And it's just about morning, so that worked out really well. Where is the site for my new home? There it is. Absolutely grade A music in this game. Does that become metal salvage, or do you just get titanium? No, I don't want that. If I scan it, do I... No, I can't turn it directly into titanium. Maybe if I use the item fabricator, I can do that. Alright, home site over there. So this is good. I've passed some bladderfish. I could have to be pretty near resource caves where I am at the moment. Nice. Walk through the forest. So, I mean, this is another spot where it's sort of exactly halfway between red and green weed. Just gonna go up a little to get a better view. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go up a little to get a bit of oxygen. Cool. So there's the green, there's the red. I mean, it is halfway between, but I don't think it's as visually attractive. Oh, have we got an eclipse? Yes! I really probably shouldn't complain about eclipse. Can I take a photo? Like, how did we do that again? Yeah, I want to take a photo. Is it one of the F buttons? Hang on. Take picture is F11. Okay. Back to game and cool. All right, back to business. Where's home? Here. Is that down? Oh, it's just weird because it hasn't loaded in properly yet. See, I think this is where we were when I was initially looking for spots for the house. But I think I like where we found over here better. I'm lazy, so I'm going to use my sea glide. Lots of fish around here. Stinkfish. A few stinkfish. New home site. Okay, here it is. So yeah. Just get my oxygen up and then have another look down and see what I think. I think this is good. We've got some rocks and interesting stuff up here. To our left is the red weed, to our right is the green weed. And if we need to get back to home, it's only about 700 meters away. It's swimmable even without a battery. So I think this is it. I think this is our spot. Can I like kill that creature egg? Like I know it's not fair because you know, it didn't choose to exist. Yes you can, good. But at the same time, I'm a human being and we do control every environment, or we try to control every environment we walk into. So, and I just have to go up. Double check the location of exactly where I want to place this thing. Yeah, about there I'll do, but oxygen. Let's start with oxygen because time and oxygen do not stop when you are in menus in this game. Oh. It's kind of like a star, isn't it? Oh. That's the case. Right there is where it should be. Right here. Oh, okay, that's big. It's hard to tell, but hopefully this will be about equal. Alright. And now... purpose room. Whoa, hang on, how do I put it directly on top? Damn, this is kind of not easy. Oh my god, what is eating me? See, it's basically right, but wait. Excuse me, I need to knife something apparently. Where are you? You? Are you the fish? No, you're a peeper. You don't care. It's a boomerang fish. They don't care either. Whatever. Oh, look, I can float around underneath my house. So... I haven't, like, totally just missed, like, a type of room that just goes on top of the foundation, right? Oh. No, okay. It's just a little bit awkward to do. Okay. Multi-purpose room. I want it to be scented, but I can't get it scented. Life is terrible forever. Do I have enough like lead to build 2 foundations? That would solve the problem. No, let's just be happy with it being off center for the time being. Yes. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure
Yes,
spaces
that bloody
to
fish that was
maximize
attacking me.
productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
And I need a door. So hatch. Yep, that looks good.
Warning, emergency power only.
Okay,
Oxygen production offline.
can't make oxygen yet. That's important.
30 seconds.
Right. Cool. There's that fish that kept harassing me. It's dead now. So, how do I get some power happening for you, mister? Solar panel. Need 2 quartz, 2 titaniums, and a copper ore. Or a bioreactor, which is much more complicated. I think solar panels are my best bet, so I need titanium and copper ore, which I might be able to find around here because there are resources. Yeah, you shouldn't have bothered with me, should you? You should have just left me alone. Alrighty. Let's see if we can find some limestone. This one. Copper, good stuff. Do I have any titanium? No, so I will need 2 titaniums. Anything on the underside? No. Walls, not much. There's one. Titanium. What's that? Is that a creature egg? It is weird. There's another. Just keeping an eye on my oxygen here. Copper again. Whoops. Limestone, where are you? Here's one. Copper. I will definitely need more and more copper, so this isn't a real issue, but I want titanium right now. Oh, sea glide fragment, that'll become titanium. Whoops. Awesome. Now, where does one put the solar panels? I guess on top? If I have to move things around again later, I will. But for the time being, I just want to get a base that I can sort of be in. Can't put it there. I can put it there like that. Okay. Okay.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Captain.
Look at that! I have an oxygenated base. This is so exciting. Look at how much room I have. I don't have any windows yet, but I will be able to fix that. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so happy. All right. Now let's see what I can build for inside. This is more like useful stuff. Well, I'm definitely going to need a fabricator and a radio if I actually want to live here. A wall locker will be very, very important. Battery charger, yep, good stuff. Plant pots, also good. The bases belong to me, you better believe it. You bet your butt. Oh, this is so exciting. I have so much titanium waiting back at my old base too. Alright, so, you know, I can build a radio right now, so I might as well. Put him up here by the door like it's a phone. Good stuff. Alright. Oh, look at this. So again, that fabricator is going to be my second priority for this place. So I need titanium, gold, and a table coral sample. And this just needs lots of titanium. That's going to be sort of my next priority, is going to be migrating all of my resources, all of my stuff from my old place to my new place. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Build an observatory at some point too. Get a window. All right. All kinds of cool random items that we found walking around the place. These are our functional items. I wonder if we build an aquarium and put like a bunch of boomerang fish in it, if I can, you know, have a little boomerang fish farm so that I don't have to go out for them every time I want to eat one. That could be good. All right. What's my inventory looking like? It is pretty good and empty. That battery's got 100%. Good stuff. So, let's head back to the old base. Collect some resources to make the new base awesome. And I gotta exchange batteries. Not that one. Where do I go next? Battery. There we go, that one. Hopefully, I'll be able to charge that battery very soon. Can you imagine how fit this guy must be by this point? It's just like swimming constantly all day, every day, eating just like lean fish, maybe a bit of wild plants, drinking bacteria water. God. Maybe I'll take the sea moth out to the base. Oops, that could go away. Okay, what do we need? Let's just take all the titanium. We need some gold. And table coral sample. I'll have to go out for that. More titanium. Medkit fabricator, we actually need a bunch of different stuff. But I think we can do that. Quartz, titanium, battery charger needs a wiring kit and copper wire. Now for that I need silver and copper. Is that silver? Yep, just get some of that. Just go ahead and get that glass as well. Wiring kit, yep. A wire. Oops. I am aware that my food and water are a little bit low at the moment. Table coral sample. Fiber mesh. Now I think fiber mesh is made from creep vine, if I remember right. Iron kit, copper and titanium. Computer chip, fiber mesh, and silver ore. What's a computer chip need? More table coral, alright. And we are going to need at least one more copper wire. But you know what else we need pretty desperately is food and water. So, where's resource caves? There it is. How's that all inventory looking? Well enough space to get food and water. Doesn't matter too much now if I overfish the area near this life pod because I'm not going to be here for very much longer. Yep, I'll get that.
Creature discovered.
Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't picked one of those up before.
Seek fluid intake.
I know. Do I have a water? I do. I'll drink that for starters. Oh, come here. Come here! I want to eat you, thank you. Let's get bladderfish. Probably as many bladderfish as I can find, actually. Neglected my hydration a little bit with the excitement of building the base. Good. Alright. Come here. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, where's home? Where is home? What the hell? Where's my pod? There it is. Thanks for the hydration reminder. Yeah, I should take a drink too, actually. I've just been sitting here not drinking my own water. It's such a pain, you know, if I have to drink, I have to mute the mic and move the mic and take a drink. Life is so hard sometimes. Muting to drink will be much easier when I have two screens to work with, because I'll be able to just mute the audio input in OBS rather than mute the physical mic. All right. Oops. No, that is right. I just have it on the wrong tab.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Stuff. And we got never eat the antennae. Interesting. We've got another fish just sitting there, but I won't eat it just now. Now, what did we need? We needed more copper because we need another copper wire. Some silicon. Got some gold. Yeah, got a diamond in there too. There's some, oh, that's where our lead lives as well. Wire. Drink on mic, we won't judge. It sounds weird. I don't know if you ever heard someone drinking on mic, but it does sound a bit strange. And because of the way my mic is set up also, if I drink on mic, I'm likely to knock my pop filter and it will just sound really terrible. So I will... how do you say it in English? Like, if I say it in Japanese, that's not going to help. You're not going to know what I'm talking about. Like, I will hold myself back. I will abstain. That's the word in English. Right. Okay, computer chip. Good stuff. So now, medical kit fabricated. We still need fiber mesh. Fiber mesh, alright. Or what did the fabricator need again? Gold and table coral samples, so I need one more of those. Another gold. That fiber mesh, okay. Fiber mesh takes creepvine sample. Alright, we can do that. If it's an anime phrasing, I may understand it. You would definitely have heard it in anime, I would think. But whether you would have necessarily picked it up. It's enryoshite oku. Or you would have heard it in the sense of enryoshinai. Don't abstain, like don't hold back. Like if someone's offering a meal to someone else, they might say enryoshinai. Or if they're saying you can call them whenever, enryoshinai. My pronunciation isn't very good at the moment because I haven't been practicing speaking Japanese, so my RY sound is not good, but yeah. I'm not a native speaker. It's fine. Can I like store that? Did I eat that? I didn't want to eat that. Look, I don't think that you should ever feel ashamed of learning language from something that you watch. You know what I mean? Like, if you learn a bit of Japanese from watching anime or drama, good. If you learn a bit of Spanish from watching telenovelas, good. I'm not going to judge that. You learn languages by using them, and you have to want to use a language. Maybe some people get a huge amount of joy out of just reading textbooks, but I think for the vast majority of people, you don't. So you find something you enjoy and you learn that way. That would be my advice to anyone looking to learn a language, as somebody who has learned a language, as an adult, no less. So, yeah, feel no shame. Your German is broad as hell. Does that, are you saying like it sounds a bit like Bogan? Is that what you mean? All right. Good stuff. And I need a table coral sample, which I keep forgetting. Where to go? Where to go? Okay. Come here. I'll have you as well. Cute. You have an Australian accent on your German and you speak like an old lady from the 90s. I bet that's a fun combination for our Germans living in Germany or Austria to have to contend with when they listen. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, you learn to speak like what you're listening to. Right. So, I think I need a gold from somewhere. I have some gold, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right here. Right. So, one last time. Fabricated, titanium, gold, table coral sample. We got all that stuff. Computer chip, fiber mesh, silver ore and titanium. We've got all that stuff. Battery charger, wiring kit, copper wire and titanium. We've got all that too. Locker, large freestanding storage, or wall locker, small wall-mounted storage solution. I think I want a wall locker that's just titanium. Window, glass, we have that. Anything else? I want another solar panel. Another quartz. I think there's quartz nearby to it. I'll have a think about that. For the time being, I think we're good. I'm just going to eat that because you only get a very limited time to eat food, even if it's been cooked. Where's new home? New home, over there. Nope. Why would I want to drop it? There we go. And sea glide time. Your cousins tease you about it the last time you talked to them 7 years ago? Yeah. It can be a while between talking with cousins. I think I saw something someone wrote online once about Japanese people and Japanese accent, or having a Japanese accent as a foreigner and stuff like that. And you sort of know when Japanese people, this is my experience, and it was the experience of the person writing the post. You know when Japanese people are really impressed with your Japanese because they stop telling you how good your Japanese is. So, you know, the first few years that I lived in Japan, if I could get by, you know, and I would always be told, oh, your Japanese is so good, in Japanese, of course, by whoever I was talking to. But towards the end of my second year of my master's, when I was really getting fluent, at that point, I wasn't really getting comments on my Japanese anymore. People just stopped talking about it. They stopped remarking on it altogether, and they just, you know, they could understand me and they talked to me just normally. They made no sort of allowances for the fact that I wasn't native speaker of Japanese. And that's when I really felt like I had made it, like as a Japanese speaker, when Japanese people were no longer like, oh, your Japanese is so good, feeling like they wanted to give me that confidence boost when they were just talking to me. Like, yep, I was stoked when I got to that stage.
Welcome
And
aboard, Captain.
when I was asked by Japanese people for directions in the town I was living in, that was another big confidence boost. I was like, whoa, this guy must be pretty confident that I can speak Japanese, or that I look like I'm from around here, if he's just apropos of nothing, you know, asking me where stuff is in this place. Yes, I do want to build that window there, thank you. Hey, look at that. I got a window. I'm going to have to do something about the strength of the structure, though, because it is getting weak. I need lithium for reinforcements. Fabricator, most important item. Look at that. Yeah. Awesome. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put the medkit fabricator right next to it. Good stuff. I'm so good at menus in this game. I really want to build a battery charger. And, you know, it would fit real nicely just here. I love it. I don't think I ever stored that old battery too, so I think... yeah, I can start charging batteries right now. How neat this is. I'm going to put 2 wall lockers here. I don't think I have the titanium to build 2 right now. In fact, I might not even have the titanium to build 1. But, yeah, you have to do 2. Okay. Alright, alright. I would never say that my Japanese is unaccented, Madram, because, it always was. I never had much of an accent for the Australian vowels in Japanese. Why would I drop my flashlight? I never had much of an accent for Australian vowels, but that was just because, you know, with the linguistics training, I could hear what I was doing, and I sort of had the tools to stop doing it as well. So, you know, that worked out okay for me. Some people, they had much better grammar and everything than me. They never got rid of the Australian accent. So, you know, whatever works for you in your language learning. Something that I always struggled to sort of get across to the students that I was teaching in Japan, teaching English, was that it doesn't really matter how many mistakes you make. If anything, you have to make mistakes when you're learning a second language. You only learn by making mistakes. So I went up to the surface for oxygen because I've temporarily lost where my house is. Is that it? Yeah, it's over here. It's hard to see in the dark. I need to build a spotlight for my house. And then I'll probably need to sort of go exploring around so that I'm really familiar with the area around it. Let's go ahead and put that away. Can probably fit 2 on the wall, right? Nice. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. 21% in that. What do I need for the, what do you call it? Reinforcements. Lithium and titanium ×3, okay. So that will definitely be something important to start on. I think I'll probably put some tubes to different sections on these 2 walls. I know me making, you can fit more than 2? Well, we're putting 2 in. I feel like for this wall, I definitely am going to want to have 2 because there's 2 things here. So I'm going to want 2 things there or it's really going to bother me. We can put some other stuff in other places as well. But I think for here, definitely tube. Definitely tube. I can build up if I want. Have I got anything here that I don't need to carry around with me? Yeah, absolutely, because I don't really need any of this stuff on me. I have so much space in my inventory now. I think it is time to go back. Actually, no, I was going to say to go back and transfer everything, but that might be something better done off stream. I might play for like half an hour whenever I stop today and just move everything between the old place and the new place. But what to do next? Just stand in here while I'm doing this. So we have to go to the Aurora. I don't think I want to do that this stream because I probably don't want to keep streaming for more than another half an hour. And the Aurora is going to be a big project. Like that might take me 2 hours to do. I want to do it all at once. So we won't do that just yet. Maybe if I just go back, see if I can find some titanium, either along the way or around and about. And then I can add a little bit more on. Get some of that lead that I have at the old place and add that on too, to some more foundations. Salt around here, that's good stuff. Where are you, life bud? It's Farm Island, new home. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure. I know you can turn metal salvage into titanium, but I can't remember how. So I'll just leave it for the time being. It might be via the fabricator and I'm just totally looking over it every single time. Oh, that becomes titanium. Good stuff. Oh, you know where I can go? I can go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can go to the Aurora fragment. Because the Aurora fragment, it is just in the fabricator. Thank you, Marjoram. The Aurora fragment, there it is, will have tons of titanium. Anything useful with this little trench network? Oh yeah, got some quartz. Got a peeper. Not hungry yet. could probably fit a peeper in. Little snack. Little snack fish. Oh, for God's sake. Absolutely go to hell. No. One day I'm going to learn the swimming pattern that you have to do to avoid those, but it is not this day. Quartz. Stuff. Find its flower. There might be some sulfur in it, but oh well. I'm really keen to find or work out how to build the like the water bottle maker that just makes me water so that I don't have to constantly be catching bladderfish for water. That's actually something that I don't know if we have nearby is bladderfish, which I probably should have thought a bit harder about, but it's done now. It's me just stuffing around, not going to the place I said I was going to go to. It's around here somewhere, right? There it is. Okie dokie. Now, is there some useful piece of tech in here that I left behind because I didn't have space for a bunch of titanium in my inventory when I passed it before? Sure is. Awesome. Oh, that's sandstone. We don't need any of that stuff right now. I hope the light doesn't look extra bright because I'm getting like sick from all these bacteria that I apparently have. And it's just a particle effect that I never really noticed before. Yeah, you know what? Let's self-scan. How infected am I?
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. Detecting skin irritation and immune system response.
Shit.
Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
Alright, well... that is what it is. We can't do anything about it. Yet. That one's investigated.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ooh, Reginald. Can I eat you?
New
Apparently.
feature discovered.
Right. Now. How's the inventory looking? Tons of space. Time to see if we can get some titanium. I wonder if I went in here already. I know I went in one big piece of the wreck, but I don't know if it was this one. Oops. Nope. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Well, I'm already a bit disoriented. That is very dangerous. a bench.
New blueprint acquired.
There we go. Right, so I feel like it was giving me the scanner pop-up at something else that I couldn't see. So let's just have a quick look at that. Or was I missing beacon? That might have been it. Okay. Stay well away from that electricity. Looking for another entry point, or potential entry point, with the assistance of a laser cutter. Keeping an eye on that there oxygen meter. Well, there's some stuff down around. I don't necessarily need to go in
meters.
to get
Oxygen
metal
efficiency
salvage.
decreased.
Yeah, leave that for the time being. Sea moth fragment. Yep, that's good. Oh, it's dead. Okay. Bioreactor fragment, also titanium. And up for oxygen. Okay, how much titanium do I have? I could do with a bit more. Scanner room fragment? I don't have the scanner room yet. Do now!
New blueprint acquired.
More scanner room fragment. Good stuff. Yep, there's a titanium. I'll take it. It's metal salvage. I've been here. Right. So, water's going to be an issue. If I can't find a source of bladderfish around here. The resource caves aren't too far away, but I will have to be more careful. Now, is that locked or can I, like, burn through it? Put that away, thank you. It seems to be locked and not burnable. Got some fishies living in here. This is pretty nice. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get in here. But I have gotten a lot of titanium just from scanning around it. And we know there's some more metal salvage as well. What's this? Oh, that looks like it's a power coupling. So maybe this is just a bit of the bow. There's no actual building in it. Oh, no actual rooms. Although... No. Okay.
30 seconds.
Whoops. You know, Corn, I feel like I would have a much easier time navigating if this thing only had 5 sides and edges. The shape is very irregular, and that does make it quite difficult to work out what the hell's going on. I have 2 bottles of water. So that's good. But it's not a solution. Sadly, it's not a solution. I need to find bladderfish. Or I need to find
Seek fluid
the
intake.
item that will just make me water at home. Speaking of, where is it? Go. I get the feeling bladderfish only live in shallow coral reefs. So it might be worth finding the nearest one of those to here, which I think is probably back towards home, and just sticking a beacon there and just being like, right, here for
Welcome
water.
aboard, Captain.
Right. Well, I can drink some of this for the time being.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Look at that, I've got 100% battery. I'm going to cook a Reginald. Wow, there's a lot of eating on a Reginald. I could make bleach and use that for purified water. I never even noticed bleach. Can I make bleach? Do I have that yet? I totally do. I totally do. And you literally just need bleach. You know, I would have gone through the whole game without ever noticing that if you hadn't mentioned that to me, Mudroom. You are a lifesaver. And there's lots of salt around here. There is plenty of salt. I think that's probably going to be a better plan. I don't have to worry. Well, I mean, I suppose I do have to worry about salt depleting, but not overly so. Remind me what I needed. Ah, lithium, that's right. Yes, I wanna put that there. Yes, thank you. The hell? Yes, construct. Cool. I feel like it's changed the sound of my footsteps now that I've added more space. And yeah, adding that reinforcement is now vitally important. Let's go get some salt. It's nifty. Okay. I wonder if I want to put foundations under that, am I going to have to delete it or just put them directly underneath? I don't know. I didn't want quartz, I wanted salt, but alright, that'll do. There is Shark Friend.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's some salt. there's one salt, there's usually more than one salt. Go back here. Is that a salt or is that a quartz? Quartz. Still useful. Just not what I'm looking for right now. And I also need coral tube sample hay. You know what, for the time being, I'm going to head back to the life pod. I can work out where the heck it is. There it is. Because then I can get myself up a little bit of water and grab some other stuff as well that I will need. Like lithium and lead. And there's coral tube samples over here as well. Like that's a coral tube sample. Good stuff. I love that I've put the forest between my new home and my old life pod, because every time I go back, I get to look at this beautiful forest. Is that salt? Yes! I do actually have tons of salt back at the life pod, but for the time being. There it is, bleach.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Disinfected water. And you get 2 of it, no less. That's much more efficient than bladderfish. Awesome. Good stuff. Thank you so much for that tip. Beautiful is not the word I'd use for a bunch of nasty kelp trees. No, I love kelp trees. I'm not even creeped out that much if I'm underwater, like in the real world, and kelp moves up against my leg. A little bit. If I'm not expecting it, it can be a bit creepy, but no, I like it. They're nice. You're allowed to lose all respect for me if you don't like that. That's fine. Got some nickel. Well, I want to take these batteries because I can charge those now. And I need lithium and lead. Good graphics. Excellent. Yes, open. Alright, this is the lithium one. So take that. Just don't like kelp? Fair enough.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, this is much faster. Where's home? There it is. I wonder if the Seamoth has a storage compartment that I've just been completely ignoring until now. That does sound like something I would do and something it might have. I've got to say, the seaweed that I don't like very much is, I killed the fish. Is the stuff that's like little, what would you call it? Like little beads or like little bubbles, and they have like seaweed juice inside them. Not a huge fan of those. The little ones. I know the creepvine has big pods like that, but real life little seaweed that has those, not a huge fan. Good stuff. I don't have to worry about oxygen at all if I'm using the sea moth to get around, so that's good. Now, I think I brought lithium because I want to reinforce, right? Go. +7. Excellent. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Now I've got 20. Now, I think I have enough titanium that I can build another wall locker here. Is that equal? That. Awesome. I only have 1 titanium left too, so that's good. Now, eventually, these lockers are just going to have useful expedition material. So this will have like a bunch of water. Any spare batteries that I have will go in here as well. And things of that nature. But for the time being, I haven't built up any of those supplies. Which reminds me, one thing will be medkits. Just go ahead and take all that out. We'll rename you to Exploration. Exploratio. I take it there's a limit. Yep. I'll just call it supplies then. Good. Supplies F apparently. Supplies? Good. I have put my hand back on the keyboard incorrectly. There we go. And this one can be... I'll just call it stuff for the time being. Or I'll just call it useful, actually. So let's go ahead and whack our quartz in there. Glass and the extra titanium. Good stuff. I'm really happy with the progress I've made. So, I'm going to go back one more time because I would like to get lead and see if I can put some more foundations underneath. That way. Okay. Oops, no, don't need that. Yeah, this is a much better way to go back and forth. I do like the swimming. I much prefer being able to get distracted and go and look in different holes and stuff like that. But this is much, much faster if I'm ferrying between the two. Or shuttling between the two, I suppose, is better. We go above the kelp forest for you this time, Madram. It's the resource caves. Okay, so the resource caves are between the two. Also good. Cool. This one, this has got our salt and our sulfur. I think I'm just going to go ahead and first of all adjust my mouse pad. Whoa, mouse, what are you doing? My mouse pad I'd like to add is actually a notebook that I just have next to my desk. Is that working now? Yeah, more or less. Next to my mouse, rather, because I don't actually own a mouse pad, which is pretty embarrassing for an adult human being. But there it is. Where is the coral tube? This one. Just going to go ahead and make all of my salt into bleach because I don't need cured food at the moment nearly so much as I need fresh water. Cool. That's got to be all. No, geez, how much table coral did I pick up? Or rather, coral tube. There we go. So, how much salt do I have? Oh wow, that was exactly enough. I did not plan that. I was not counting, so I am extremely happy with that result. Okay, so we've got our gold. I don't really need that over at the new place yet. Lead. Lead is what I'm looking for, and that's outside. Lithium, again, very useful, but maybe not right now. I'll get it anyway, and if we end up having space, I'll take it with me. If not, that's salt, sulfur. That one had the lithium. What have you got in you? Oops, do not break. That's all silicon rubber. Okay. Put that knife away. It's got copper, and of course it's the absolute last one. No? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one more up the top. Okay. There it all is. I'll take as much as I can. Alright, new house. Back we go. I know this is not very riveting viewing, but I want to see if I can put some, what's the word I'm looking for? Foundations underneath the other parts of my base, and then I'll probably stop. So we'll see how we go. There's still a lot of stuff I want to do here. I feel like from a storytelling perspective, my survivors' absolute #1 priority would probably be to get to the Aurora at this stage, because that's where those blueprints they need to build a ship to get off are kept. But at the same time, we've been living out of a life pod for, gosh, I don't know, probably weeks at this point. They're probably really happy that I've built them a new home. Do you reckon you'd be sort of nesty in this situation? You'd be like, right, now I have my home again, I'm going to make it a real good home. Or do you think you'd be more focused on trying to get out, get back, get off the planet? I think I'm just going to avoid that group of stinkfish. Good stuff. And eat it up. Alright, so let's put the bleach away.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Excellent. And all this lithium go into useful. Now I need some titanium. You know what? I haven't saved since I made my base, so let's do that just real quick. How much space do I have? A little bit. I could get some metal salvage. Yeah, I get 4 out of a metal salvage, so let's do that. You're always nesty corn. Yeah, I like to make a nice house too. Here's some. That there, metal salvage. Yep, good stuff. How much space? Do one more. There we go. Yep. I've got to say, all the times I went to Japan, like the first thing that I did every time was go to the 100 yen store and just buy little house things like, you know, little baskets to keep stuff in and cleaning supplies and, you know, little something to make the house more decorative just so you didn't feel, what do you call it, so alone sort of thing. So at sea, which is a bit of a cheeky way to refer to it under the circumstances. All right, let's get that titanium. Now, something I don't know is, can you, something I need, can you put stuff on a, you can put it on a reinforced wall. That's amazing and excellent, and I like it very much. This one can be, I'm trying to think of a word that will fit in the letter limit that means like building materials. You know, why don't I just call it titanium because that's what we're going to be putting in it. And then we can have, oh, my hand on the keyboard wrong again. Close, very close. Is that just a little bit too high? It totally is. If I deconstruct that, do I get everything back? Let's find out. I think I do. Cool. That's very good to know. I'm just trying to make it real nice and even. Otherwise, as I said, it will annoy me until I die. Four? Probably not 4. Now I'm lining up with the bit on the back. Probably okay. I can't tell enough of a difference. It's good enough. Stuff. Alright, so can I go ahead and put foundations under this, or do I have to get rid of my other guy first? By other guy, I mean compartment. Let's find out. Work out what I want. Hope that works. Yes, it worked it out. Excellent. This is good stuff. Yep, there we go. No, wrong button. So good at controls in this game. Nice. Wonderful. Something I want to build in the medium term is a bioreactor, because I have all this kelp here, so I can use kelp to create energy rather than having to necessarily rely on solar, although that's working fine for me at the moment. Now, something else that I want to build is a scanner room. What do I need for that? Let's work that out while I'm inside breathing oxygen. So good at menus. I just go to the right menu all the time. 5 titanium, 2 copper, a gold, and a table coral sample. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. But first, some water. Another water. And I'm going to need some food as well. Hi, fish. You want to be my dinner, right? Missed. Ooh, a boomerang fish. That's my favorite food. Damn it! I'm so bad at avoiding those things. Oh. There was literally a fish that I could eat, and I ignored it. Okay. Hopefully I won't have too much food. Excellent amount of food. Good stuff. So I think one more trip. And then build the scanner room, check the scanner room out, and then that will be the stream. The sea moth has been invaluable. I know some people that I've seen stream this, once they get the sea moth, they basically don't swim a whole lot anymore unless they do need to get out and collect resources. And I do like doing the swimming, but for moving quickly between 2 places, the sea moth is pretty hands down the winner. can you imagine if my life pod had landed anywhere other than this in this biome? Because there's not really many bladderfish elsewhere. They're really only a shallow water fish. And they're absolutely necessary to surviving. Need for exit. So all that stuff, which I'm really looking forward to ferrying over. Alright. And I will pick up that locker now that it's empty. No, I want to pick it up, thank you. There we go. And I think I might have some gold inside. Maybe? Yes. And not really much space for anything else, so I guess I'll leave this stuff here. I'll take that, just because there's only one of it. So you can see why I mostly want to do this ferrying back and forth of stuff off stream, right? This is not engaging at all, but it will be cool to have the scanner room. So I think it's worth it for that part. Oh, I'm getting tired. You can hear it because I'm not talking. So this is a good time to stop once we've finished. Oh, I wish I could get these, but I have no inventory space. I'll come back for them. Avoid those guys. Excellent.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, now. Got another med kit, yes. Oh, my inventory's full. Of course my inventory's full. Okay. Wrong. Sit there. I may end up just dropping the waterproof lockers because they are not very useful to me anymore now that I have an inside way of keeping stuff. Like a scanner room. Okay, I need one more titanium and a table coral sample. Those, that there. Did I just get stuck on the scenery? Definitely going to give it a save after that. Oh, there's some titanium literally here. Oh no, I just pick it up, right? Yeah, cool. Went to try and scan it, don't have to do that. And now we need table coral. Some table coral down here in the fuck you caves. It's coral shell. Acid mushroom. Oh, there's some sulfur. Yeah, good. Better take that while it's here. Thank you, Stinkfish. I do know you're there. Table coral, table coral. There's some back at the old house, but I don't much want to go all the way back there. Should be able to find some if I just keep looking around, right? Good news is there's tons of tube coral, and that's what I need to make bleach. So I picked a good spot for that. There's plenty of both of the ingredients that we need for bleach. Once again, big thank you to Madram for mentioning that, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly, because I would have gone the whole game without looking properly in the menu and finding it. Found a good salt area. Oh, there's some table coral. I'll go ahead and take a few. I think I only need the one, and I'm sure I don't need more than 3, so that should be sufficient. Where is home? There it is. Every time I hear, this probably isn't a new song. I probably have heard this before, but no, it's really great. I love it. The music is just so good, all of it. This is a pretty cool spot. There's lots of metal salvage in this area. That's really good.
30 seconds.
Can I make it? Yeah, make it. Now, do I have everything on me that I need? Yes. No, that would be too easy for me to just be able to point it at that and for it to work out that I want it to be on the other side of that component. Oh, it's massive. Okay. Oh boy, this could be real fun to try and fit somewhere. Why can't I build it there? Does it not sit on a foundation? Does it have to be off by itself? Let's get it aligned, at least. God. This is not easy. It looks like it should be, but it isn't. I'm going to put it here. it's just flat out hanging there. Go breathe. No worries, Corn. I'm going to stop in like 5 minutes anyway. So I hope you have a good afternoon. I hope your crumble was excellent. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. How much titanium do I have on me? Only one. That's very unuseful.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't like to have the lights on unless I have to because they do drain the battery a bit more, but now is a have-to time. Let's see if there's some more metal salvage about. Ah, that looks promising. Good stuff. Oops. I just killed the fish. First, I'm going to go ahead and try and build a... so what I'm looking for? Foundation. Underneath my scanner room. Does it just not like them? Does it just like to be suspended? I think it does. Can I build onto this a pipe? Looks like no. It's me being bad at menus again. Ah, there we go. Okay. How do I rotate again? It just told me and I did not pay attention to it. I also haven't deconstructed any of my titanium, so that's not going to be helpful.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, I used to sing in choirs. It would be so cool to get to sing on a video game soundtrack like this. There we go. Oh wait, no, it's still quite a little bit wrong. Right. This is going to take some doing, isn't it? Ah, just when I had it right, I pressed the wrong button. Yep. Oh, this is going to be real annoying. please, please be the correct distance apart that I can just whack a middle component in there. We've got to stop. I have made so many mistakes with the buttons. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Ocean gods. Scanner room. Oh, and the voice is cracking. Yep. It is very much time to stop, but we're definitely going to have a look at this before I do so. What, there's a fabricator in here? I didn't have... Oh, it's a special fabricator. Okay. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, so scanner room HUD streams data from scanner rooms to the HUD. Well, that's going to be a definite. Magnetite's a new thing. I haven't seen that before. Computer chip we know how to make. Camera drone, a controllable camera. That's pretty excellent. That is makeable now. Scanner room range upgrade. Yep, again, magnetite we don't have yet. Scanner room speed upgrade. Well, that I can do. I have a silver and a gold, so that's cool. There's some upgrades for the scanner room. Okay, 4 slots for that. Oh, I getcha. It can tell you where to find resources. This changes the whole game. I'm going to go right ahead and do that speed upgrade right now if I have enough of those items on me. If not, we'll do that. Or, in fact, no. If not, I'll do that before the next stream. I'll do that off stream. It would be nice if it had a progress meter. Is this camera 1? Oh. Oh, okay. It's camera 2. Sweet. Okay. I wonder what the depth limits are. Let's find out. This is really awesome. So I found the salt area. Oh, we're at 100 meters below. It's not giving me any warnings. 200, no warnings. 300. Oh, no, that's far away. But we are still 230 under. It's looking a bit unhappy, but we are further away, and I think that's the issue, right? The range. Oh, and it's finished telling me where the cave sulfur is. That's pretty good. All right. Well, I think I'm just going to avoid those sharks. This is very exciting. I am very happy to have this functionality. Some sandstone there. Okay, so even if oh, that's camera 2, camera 1. So over here. Can I dock myself? Yes. That's so cool. All right, and exit. Right click, forward click, escape. Yes, escape. And it just keeps finding cave sulfur for me. All right, well you can stop that. I'm not interested. This is really awesome. Okay, so do we have a gold and a silver? Useful. Only gold on me. You know what? We have sandstone so close by. I'm just gonna go check for some.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Gold.
efficiency decreased.
There's a bunch of it around here. silver. Silver, excellent. All right. So we're going to upgrade the scanner room and then that will be the stream. That is that other one I was looking for. I didn't even see what that one was. Gold, by the looks of it. Sweet. Cool, and then there's some. Just whack this in. And we're done. We can look for, say, yeah, fragments. Let's look for fragments. I'm definitely going to want to get that HUD is the word I'm looking for. That HUD upgrade. Oh, there's a fragment right over here. Of course, because there were a bunch of things at the Aurora fragment I never picked up, right? So I can go back there and get those for titanium. Or are they inside? So that means there must be a way inside. Maybe I can get in here with the propulsion cannon. Perhaps that looks possible. You. Oh, you mean me, person. Okay. I was literally just about to say it's awesome being a little robot camera. I don't have to worry about anything. But the person who is controlling the camera is still dehydrating and needing to breathe and so forth. So best to keep that in mind. Just gonna put myself back in location. Cool. Escape. And I don't think I have water on me, but I certainly have bleach. Supplies. One of this bleach. Make us some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Fantastic. Let's just save. Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks so much, guys, for coming and hanging out while I built my base up today. I know it's not super engaging streaming to watch, but I had fun doing it, and it's nice to be able to have someone to talk to while I'm doing it as well. So thank you for coming. Special mention again to Marjoram, because without your telling me that you can create water from bleach, I would probably still be shuttling back and forth finding boomerangs. Not boomerangs, the other ones. Did you hear me say that I was about to stop streaming? I'm not answering you. You can just sit there. So thanks very much for coming, keeping me company. I am going to go have some dinner, I think, and do some cooking for the week before I go back to work tomorrow. I hope you have a very fun and relaxing evening yourselves, or whatever time of day it is where you are. And yeah, take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.